Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to the Kaze table. We are here tonight with Sophie, who is going to be introducing her character for the Toka Tales campaign. Title still pending.
I like it.
Toka Tales kind of comes off the tongue easy.
Yeah. It's the alliteration.
Yeah. And it's cool because you're right on the edge of camera, so we can kind of see you behind the lamp. If you turned off the lamp, I might be able to see you better because right now you're just kind of a glare.
Hold on.
Oh no, now you're just a shadow. You're a face that comes out of the shadow with a floating hand. Look at the stream, it's kind of funny. But anywho, so we are now going to introduce what's the character name again?
Kaze. She's a level 3 cleric. Her background is a far traveler, and she's a deep dweller.
So what can you tell us about her past? Because we're starting off as you gaining passage on a Spelljammer ship, going off to a new location that you've heard about, but never gone to, off the plane of water for your first time.
She hatched from an egg in the elemental plane of water, and I'm just going to read this. Then she started hunting almost immediately after and grew up wondering about how the rest of the world was, and also watched Spelljammer ships travel in order to become a voyager, and on her quest to do so, came across Ostrom and became the cleric of Ostrom. And found her way onto a Spelljammer ship and started spreading. What?
Who's Ostrom?
Ostrom is the princess of the sea. And she's a lower level deity.
Okay. What can you tell us?
It was really hard to find stuff about her.
What can you tell us about Ostrom? So we have an idea of what kind of deity you're following.
Oh. She's a water princess, so she can do water magic and stuff. She resides in the elemental plane of water with her boyfriend? Husband? I'm trying to remember all of the information I looked up on her, but there wasn't that much. What to say about Osprey?
Okay.
She's just...
Alright, how about more of a physical description?
Okay. She is a 12-foot long mermaid deep dweller. She has a fiery orange tail, and her fins have hues of yellow. And her skin is an Easter egg pink, and her hair is short and bubblegum pink, and always looks like it's flowing upward, like it's underwater. And she has long brown purple claws and yellow shark-like teeth. And her eyes are a seafoam green.
Cool.
She doesn't really wear clothing. She only has leather straps. So it's like leather armlet right here and then here.
Excellent. I just put a picture of you up, like next to you. So you're actually like staring at your face.
It's kind of creepy.
By the angle. Kind of cool. So
that's a figurine of her.
You have been hanging out in this city for the last week or so, having traveled here through some type of vessel.
I forgot to mention she's 16. So.
Okay. You have been given passage on a Spelljammer ship. It's your first time getting to actually go on a Spelljammer ship. Okay. You load up as you swim on board, because you never told everybody the fact that
because I'm a cleric of Ostrom, the sea princess, she blessed me to be able to fly through the water as if I was swimming underwater.
You mean fly through the air?
Yes.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Fly through the water.
Whoops.
Yeah. No, so you're able to swim in the air.
Yeah.
All right. So, is there anything that you want to do before you depart?
She's gonna go check out the Spelljammer ship. She's just gonna go look around and stuff.
Okay, it's a very nondescript looking sailing vessel with multiple sails. The crew appears to be mostly human. And the entire area around the vessel is a bubble of air. So you are floating through the air currently, while everyone else is walking.
She's just looking around. And she swim up to like the bubble and like try to be careful about looking closely at the bubble around the Spelljammer ship.
Yeah. There's a bubble that goes about 20 feet diameter around the entire ship that holds in the atmosphere that you're in, pushing away the water from the outside. You don't feel any type of difference in between the two places of it. It's just like the surface of the water would be normally. Gravity goes all towards the center of the ship. So even if you go under the ship, okay, you're looking down at the bottom of the ship, not up. If that makes sense.
Kind of.
Yeah. So the ship departs. Okay, in a matter of a few moments, you burst out of the sphere of liquid that is the elemental plane of water into the great aether of space. After about a day's worth of travel, you get warned by the crew that you'll be jumping on the ley line, so be prepared.
What do you mean jumping on the ley line?
Okay, a few moments later, you understand what they mean when all of a sudden the ship just takes off as you skitter down the deck a little bit and trying to recoup with the speed difference as you're watching stars and stuff whiz by you at high speeds, leaving trails behind them.
He's just staring
This is
in awe at the stars.
unlike any voyage you've ever seen before.
Where's the nearest person?
There's a person sitting on the edge of the deck, very calm, who appears to have some type of purple 3-inch by 6-inch like plate in front of him that he's just kind of going like this with his fingers across it, staring at it. He's the only one that doesn't look to be very busy managing the deck.
He's gonna go swimming, floating. Trying to figure out what I would say for that.
You're gonna swim over to him?
Yes. He's gonna
Okay.
swim over to him.
For you, I'll accept that. Okay. He doesn't even look up.
Have you ever been on voyages like this before?
Looks up. I'm usually on the ship.
Have you seen these? She's gonna point to the stars whizzing by. Have you seen these?
Oh, I've been to quite a few of them, yes.
This is my
It's your first time?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm leaving the elemental plane of water to go on a voyage.
And lucky you are, you can swim through the air. Might be very difficult if you couldn't.
Yes. She's gonna point to the purple plane. So what is that?
What?
The purple plane.
Oh, this? Aren't you on your way to Toka? That's our next stop.
Then yes.
You do know where we're going, right?
I don't think so.
So you booked passage on a ship going just some random location, and you happen to choose one going to Toka.
I guess, yeah. So where does this Toka?
Interesting. Looking for a job?
A job would be nice.
Huh? Guaranteed travel, benefits, see new places. All kinds of new places.
What kind of job?
We have a position open at Toka for newcomers. known as our collections department. And if you take on the job, you'll get quests, missions, however you want to say it, jobs to go to many different locations throughout the plains to do many different odd jobs, whether it be collecting, day labor. Depending on your skill set, you might have other jobs that might become available to you as well. Pays really well. Platinum.
Platinum.
You know platinum.
Oh, okay.
You've been traveling long enough.
Okay.
Actually, by the way, that reminds me, we never did your money.
Well, then I guess she has no money.
So, where's your dice? Naughty you not having them ready. Alright, so...
It kind of looks almost like her colors.
D100 for platinum.
57.
Damn, girl.
Wow. I got 4.
My guys love me.
Wow. So, people donate to Osprey quite a bit, apparently. Okay, roll a D100 for gold.
78.
And D100 for silver.
62.
Okay. And 2 D100 for copper. So just roll a D100, double it.
What's 99 times 2?
189?
99?
189,
Okay.
I think. Oh, 198, sorry. 198, sorry. It's been a long week. As I'm sure it's been a long week for most people.
What about the electro things?
Yeah, I don't really do the Electrum that often.
Okay.
Okay. You know, I could also say, what about, shells that you might have had that might have been valuable, that's only valuable in the elemental plane of our water, or stuff like that. But no, we're not getting into that. Pearls.
Yeah.
Right. So, the whole voyage is supposed to take about a week. Oh, sorry, back to the conversation. I apologize. We completely lost track of where we were. My bad. So, why would you be interested in a position like that?
Yeah.
Ah. So, would you like to pre-register?
Sure.
Excellent. All right. Pulls out a dagger. Okay. Cost is 5 platinum.
With the dagger.
Well, I need a drop of blood.
I could just use my nail and...
Well, that's fine. I just need a drop of blood.
Okay.
And 5 platinum.
Going to hand him 5 platinum then.
All right.
Let's be down to 52.
Oh, poor you. Okay. So, do you offer him a drop of blood?
Yeah, I'm going to gently poke my own
He
finger.
puts your finger down on the purple plate he was holding. Okay. And then reaches into his bag, pulls out a piece of paper, hands it to you, and on that piece of paper has your name, where you came from, everywhere you've been, all of your stats. It's your character sheet.
She's just staring.
So you'll need that and the registration fee in order to get in.
Registration fee.
Oh, that'll be a platinum.
It's gonna hand him another platinum.
Oh no, you gotta give that to the gatekeeper.
Oh, okay.
And then once you go in, make sure you apply to the collections department. They have orientation every 2 weeks. So once you go through orientation, you want to complete the requirements of your temporary contract within the first week. If you're going to take more than a week, I'd probably quit.
When's the next orientation?
Well, we should get there the night before it starts. As long as we're not delayed.
I have to Pay the gatekeeper, go to the collections department.
Pay the gatekeeper, enter in, go to the collections guild. It's right inside the entrance. Put in your application, register, and then show up at the next orientation. And they'll discuss everything with you from there. Okay? And then he also pulls out a card, hands it to you with his name on it, and a whole bunch of numbers. And make sure you hand this to them as well.
Okay. I'm gonna put down the studios code.
Yep. Clive Birkenstock. Level 2 collector and recruiter.
CLIVE.
Yep.
And how do I spell his last name?
Birkenstock. Like the sandal. Birkenstock. I don't care if you pronounce it correct.
I'm just gonna put Clive B.
Okay. So, you're about 5 days into the journey. Okay. Make a perception roll.
15.
Damn. Okay. You are woken up in the middle of the night to the sound of the crew freaking out, calling everyone to the deck.
Just gonna swim up to the deck.
Okay. You get out to the deck and you see everyone is holding on to clubs and other weaponry. And as you look around, make another perception check.
16.
Those dice freaking love you. You see floating around what look to be 3 large, like 8-foot across manta rays.
Are those only like, space manta rays? Okay.
Yeah, they're floating through the air.
They must be clerics of offspring too.
Okay. As you watch, one of them swoops down, and its side tears through the gut of one of the crewmen. Okay, splattering a trail of blood behind it as it swoops back up away.
Oh, they are definitely clerics of offspring.
The next one comes swooping through, barely misses the helmsman at the control. And then the other one comes by and just barely misses 2 other crew members. They're all within 30 feet. What are you doing?
A lot less going than what we had to go through. A lot more death on our cruise.
You guys killed half your crew.
So, you said 2 people got hurt?
One person got hurt.
Can she?
Probably.
She's gonna swim up to them and use her Cure Wounds, the level 1 spell.
Okay. So, how much do you heal? You have your whole spell book there with you. That's why your character sheet is so thick.
This is gonna.
So, all of your
Cure
cantrips
Wounds, okay.
and spells.
Oh, it's a range attack and. You cast the spell using a spell slot of second level or higher. The healing increases by 1d8 for each slot level above first. So I guess it's 1d8 for first level.
No.
No.
Is it?
I mean, when.
Not reading the upgrade to it. The basic spell. What's it say?
Creatures you touch regains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. This spell has
Okay.
no effect on
So,
undead.
so then it's touch, and it's a D8 plus your spell mod.
Does she have to pound his inchworms back inside him? She doesn't know.
No,
Okay.
they're not sticking out. He's just slashed across the gut.
She's just going to.
So roll your D8. Plus your spell mod. This is why session 0 is excellent, because you get a better idea of how your spells and stuff work before we're all in a group staring at you, waiting for you to do your move.
Yeah.
Spellcasting ability is wisdom, but I don't know what the spell mod is.
Yeah, the +5.
Oh, okay. So, 16? Oh, wait, no. I looked at this. Sorry, 8.
8?
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus 3 is 8.
The wound closes up and it stopped bleeding. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot to describe it. When she puts her hands up to the guy's slash, a bunch of bubbles start forming on both of her hands that look very white and foggy, and they're just spreading out over the wound.
So your hand starts foaming
Yes.
into the wound.
Yes. And heals it.
Scrubbing bubbles, man. Alright, so they're making another attack swing.
Hey, did you happen to find one of my freaking breasts last
Okay.
night?
One of them comes by and tears, actually rips off the arm of the crewman standing about 5 feet away from you. Another one comes by and knocks one of the crewmen off the deck.
Somewhere outside, but I didn't see it out there either.
Off the
Take a
deck.
break like
Yep.
20 minutes away, and I'm like, fuck it, not
As he starts floating off into space.
Can she try swimming to like grab him, to like pull him?
On your turn.
Oh gosh. Okay.
And another one swoops down and its tail whacks against the face of the helmsman, who goes flying over and crashes to the ground as the entire ship begins to turn.
Is he okay? Is he knocked out?
Make a perception check.
9.
You can't tell from this
So
angle.
distracted.
So what are you doing?
Oh, now that that guy's healed, can she like swim after the guy that's like slowly floating?
Okay,
towards
make
space?
an athletic roll to see if you can catch up to him.
Nat 20?
Yeah. With a quick little dash, you swim right over to him and are able to grab him just as he gets to the edge of the bubble around the ship.
Don't pop the bubbles.
And as you grab him and your arm slowly comes out of the bubble sphere a little bit, you're hit with bitter cold. Take...
I have a resist to cold.
So, instead of taking the 1 point of cold damage, you take no damage, but it's bitterly cold and not nice outside of that bubble.
Cold reminds me of home, but the
No,
outside is scary.
no, this is vacuum cold.
Vacuum cold, okay.
Oh yeah.
That sort of cold. Well, I thought that like the elemental plane of water had like the deeper parts that got really cold.
Oh yeah.
So-
This is not just freezing. This is so far below freezing that it would burn.
Ooh.
It's like liquid nitrogen freezing.
Well, just going to start swimming back over to the boat, dragging
Okay.
him.
All right. So, does a 12 hit you?
No.
7 doesn't hit you. How about a 14?
No.
All 3 of the manta rays come diving at you because you're off the ship and a much easier target, being as long and big as you are. Yeah. Okay, so all 3 of them dive at you, and you deftly maneuver around each one of them. Almost like you're used to attacking things that are swimming around you. Your turn.
And the poor person is just being dragged through the air with me.
Yeah.
Are we on the ship now?
Yep, you reach the edge of the ship.
Is he hurt in any way? She's just like holding
Dazed.
him up. Where's the nearest door that leads into something?
You can just throw him on the deck.
She's gonna throw him on the deck then.
Okay. Yeah. You see that the
What
2
is it,
other injured
box him?
people, a couple crewmen are trying to take care of them and administering first aid.
Are the manta rays still attacking?
Oh yeah. Okay, nobody seems to have ranged weapons. So they're all trying to club it when it comes by them, and they're not coming by the ones that are having any luck clubbing it.
I'm looking for weapons, and I don't have much weapons.
Nope.
I have
you do
claw, tail whip, and bite.
But you also have cantrips. Actually, look at your spell sheets. Next page. Okay. It starts off with your cantrips and goes from there. As a cleric, these are all prayers that you know. I'm not going to make you do the whole, you can only memorize so many a day. That's too much of a pain in the ass for anyone to remember.
Yeah.
Well, at least in this campaign.
What's an evocation cantrip?
It means what type it is. You got to look at the spell and what it does.
Within like the first sentence, I realized I can't use that cantrip on these things.
Yeah.
How far away is the closest manta ray thing?
Everything is within 30 feet.
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on the closest one.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Oh.
And you add your spell mod to it.
8.
8.
8.
Your bright, holy bolt of flame goes flying off, missing it completely, and just disappears off into space.
Have fun! She sort of.
7 doesn't hit you. 20.
Yes. That hits me.
Take 5 points slashing damage as this thing comes across you, and its wings are razor sharp. And the other one misses you completely as well, because a 5 is not going to hit you either.
Dice are rolling good tonight.
They're kind of a nice mix, actually. Okay, what are you doing now? You've not done any damage to any of these, except get their attention onto you now.
Whatever. Can I try Sacred? I'm gonna try Sacred Flame again.
Yeah.
Seven.
Total?
My cleric's gonna die.
17?
No.
9? 15?
No.
Your turn.
Nobody can.
I'm gonna attempt Sacred Flame again.
Nope.
16?
Nope.
You have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, wait a minute. Sacred Flame's a dexterity saving throw for me? It's not an attack roll?
The target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage.
Okay.
So.
That's something you want to bring up to attention right away, because instead of you making an attack roll, you don't make an attack roll, I have to make a dex roll or I get hit by it.
Okay.
Okay, so what is your spell DC?
DC.
Yep.
13?
13?
Yeah.
I rolled a 10, so roll my damage.
Add my spell mod to that, right?
Yep.
11?
11? Okay. Your flame erupts across one of the mana rays, scorching both of its wings as it slowly starts to just drift off into space.
Something has food for me.
The other two dive at you and miss completely. Your turn. And all the crew members trying to whack him as they go by miss as well.
I'm going to make another save back at it.
Okay. I rolled a 15. So what's your spell save?
My spell
For
save is 13.
Okay, so I made it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. They miss. 17?
No.
They miss. Your turn.
Make another attempt with the 6 payments again if I can use it as much as I need to.
Oh, 16. One of them goes sweeping by you, misses, and then slams into the mast of the ship, stunning itself as it falls to the deck. The crew members start piling onto it. Oh yeah, that's a hit. That's a hit. That's a hit. The crew members start beating this thing to a bloody pulp with their billy club sticks.
So that was 3 of them. Where's the other one?
Okay. The other one comes by, okay, misses you completely, and then skids across the deck and flips itself over belly up as a couple crew members jump on that one. I rolled a 1 for its attack. Wow. One of the crew members comes up, goes to hit it with a pole hook that it has with them. You know what a pole hook is, right?
Yeah, it's like those really long hooks that have.
Yeah, it's like a quarter staff that has like a barbed hook at the end.
Yeah.
Almost like a harpoon.
Yeah, that was a weapon I was looking at.
Yeah.
When I was designing
So
her.
takes one of those, stabs it right through its head with a quick little quiver. It just dies. Crew looks around, a bit confused. The 2 that were injured are now bandaged up. Looks like they're going to be okay. You know, as Clive gets up, goes over to the carcass, and just starts cutting it into little pieces. Very skillfully.
She's gonna look around and see if there's anyone else who's hurt.
Everyone else seems pretty much okay. First aid has been given to the ones that were hurt, so they're no longer bleeding out. The helmsman's back at the helm, controlling it. Everyone else seems pretty much okay. And Clive, in a matter of about an hour, disassembles those 2 bodies into nothing. Not even a bloodstain left on the deck.
Why isn't?
Then he goes and sits back down in his corner.
What did he do with all of that?
As he cut it apart, he put it into small containers, and then it just kind of disappeared.
That's interesting. Just gonna go up and ask him about the little magic containers.
What magic containers?
The containers you were storing that giant manta ray stuff into. Just put it in there and then just take it.
Oh, those aren't magic. No, those are just plain containers.
What containers?
Plain containers. You want to separate out the goods so that you can get a better price for them. You'll learn from orientation. You know, you have basic resources, then you have advanced resources, and it all can get kind of complicated. I'm not really going to go through it all with you now, right? Because there's no sense in it, because you'll learn at orientation. But anything else I can help you with for today, or can I just be left alone?
No, leave you alone.
Alright. So,
It's gonna go up to the one that she held with the bubbles and see if it's still there.
oh, he's fine, not even a scar.
That's good.
Very much appreciates your help. So, the end of the next day, okay? It's really hard to tell time when you're flying through space, but this would be basically what you would consider early morning if you're looking at any type of timepiece. As you see in the distance, a glowing purple sphere. As you get closer and closer,
Can she change her vision from normal to thermal?
okay,
She wants to see if there's like anything else around her that might attack them.
no, not within your field of vision except for the crew members. And once you go thermal, you can't see the glowing purple sphere in the distance anymore.
Going to switch back.
Now you see the glowing purple sphere that you're getting closer to. As you get closer, this thing is basically a small planet. And around its center of its axis, the equator of it, you see what comes out, what looks to be miles of these piers that are 1,000 or 2,000 meters wide each, Each of them have Spelljammer ships lined up and docked on them. As you get closer, you can see people rushing up and down these docks, unloading ships and loading them back up. The sphere itself is this smoky, like shifting mirage almost of purple energy surrounding this sphere. As you look in, you can see what appears to be that the center of the planet, you can actually see right through it, out to the other side, and the planet's nothing more than a dome. Relatively solid underneath, but on the top there is an entire city going across the entire diameter of this planetoid, with a gigantic tower coming up from the center of it, reaching up to the very top of the dome of purple swirling energy. As the ship docks, the dock itself seems to reach out and grasp onto the ship, almost like it's molding in order to fit it. Everyone's very calm about this. You've never seen a ship more this way.
She's just staring.
Okay. The crew members start bringing up stuff from the holds on below. People start coming off of the deck and start unloading the ship with them. Clive gets up, starts skipping down the way, and oh yeah, disappears in a matter of moments before you could even think to catch him. So what are you doing?
He's gonna go up to the gatekeeper to pay for a way in.
Okay, it takes you about an hour and a half to swim down the dock to the gatekeeper. And you can see there's a very long line already.
She'll just wait patiently.
You're gonna get in line?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't know what time orientation starts.
Make a wisdom check. Let's see how well you are about patiently waiting in line.
Dirty 20?
Okay, yeah, you have no problem waiting in line for the hour and a half it takes you to get to the gatekeeper, who is this shadowy, cloaked figure who just kind of barely shows any attention to you. You got your ID?
She's going to show the paper that looks like this to him.
Good.
Gives him
Hey.
platinum.
Oh, so someone already told you. Good. All right. Hands you another coin. That's purple.
She looks at it weirdly.
Go to the gate, hand him the coin. I take it you're applying for collections?
Yes.
Yeah, collections is right inside to your right.
Okay. Thank you. She's gonna swim off.
Okay. So you get to the gatekeeper.
Did she grab her profile from him first?
No. He doesn't hand it back to you.
He doesn't?
Nope.
Can't have it back?
Nope.
Okay.
So do you hand the coin to the gatekeeper?
Yeah.
Takes the coin, puts it in a slot, lets you through. As soon as you go through that portalway, the air is perfectly crisp and clear and smells of so many delicious foods that it berates your senses in a way you've never experienced. You see creatures the likes of which your imagination had never even thought of, walking around as plain as day, discussing things and talking with each other. They're perfectly clean streets. The buildings are beautifully well maintained and perfectly clean and brand new looking.
How is this kept so clean? Because she's traveled to places that I'm sure were pretty.
You've never seen anywhere this clean.
Yeah. So she's just like wondering about it now.
Okay, it's the perfect temperature, which for you would be usually considered quite cold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, even the lighting seems to be perfect for you. It's perfectly comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Just in case, though, she's gonna put her blindfold on because she forgot to. So hopefully she didn't damage her eyes.
No, the lighting is, like I said, perfect for you.
Okay.
And out in the middle of space, there's not that much bright light. And you do see a huge sign that says collections with about 20 counters, each that have about 3 to 5 people in line.
It's gonna go up to one of the shorter lines this time.
Okay. Takes about 10 minutes to get up to the front. And you see what looks to be a dwarf. Looks up at you. That one's new.
Hi!
You applying?
Yeah.
All right. How'd you hear about us?
This person called Clive,
Get a referral card?
she's going to hand him the Clive's card.
Oh, he's been busy. Got a bunch of his recruits today. All right.
That just means he's doing a good job, right?
So, here's the deal. If you want to register, you get a 1-month trial. You'll be considered as a Toka employee level 0.0 for that month. You need to complete at least one collections quest in order to qualify to upgrade in order to continue the contract. You have to do that within a month. It's recommended you have it done within your first week. After your first week, it gets more difficult. Orientation is in about 20 minutes.
Where is that?
Oh, right through there. You will have to register. So, is this all in agreement with you?
Yeah.
Okay, he pulls out a purple plate, just like you saw Clive have.
She's going to poke her finger again.
Wow. Okay. Yep.
I remember.
Place your blood to the plate. As you do, you see on the plate appears all that information that was on the document before,
Where can I get one of
as
those?
well as a whole list of other weird icons at the bottom. He hands it to you. This is your Toka ID. Congratulations, you now have a Toka ID card.
She'll find thread somewhere to make it into a necklace.
There's no hole for you to be able to put into a necklace. It's a 3-inch by 6-inch, and basically an index card made out of a purple crystalline metal that has all of your information in glowing text across it.
She's just gonna keep it in.
Yep, don't lose that. That'll be all of your information. That'll have everything that you're going to need for Toka. You lose it, it's extremely expensive to have it replaced, and you may lose whatever you had in it to begin with. So don't lose it.
Trying to figure out where she could put it.
Orientation is through those doors.
She's gonna swim up to that and like hold it.
You have about 20 minutes, so feel free to get yourself some breakfast. The stalls are all free.
What?
Yeah, the food's free. As a Toka employee, you get free food and lodging. Lodging's at the hotel up the street, and he points up, and you can see there's a motel up the street. And there are foods, there are all kinds of stalls serving all kinds of foods up and down these streets that have you've been smelling deliciously the whole time.
She's gonna go swimming up this. She's gonna go swim up to the nearest food vendor.
Okay. First one you swim up to looks like it has fried shrimp and other fried fish.
She's like fried fish on a stick, or just
Mostly.
she's going to grab some of those.
They hand them to you. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Okay, they are fantastic. And then as you're walking back, you also see there's one that has live fish.
She's gonna go up to that one too.
What can I get you?
Do you have She's just gonna ask for like a cod.
Sure. She reaches down into a vat in front of her, pulls out a cod, and hands it to you. Still flipping around. So you have about 5 minutes before orientation starts.
She's gonna thank the lady and then start eating the cod while she's
Alive.
Yep.
Okay.
eating it alive.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Just like she would in the
Completely
open.
unfazed. Okay. So, this is where we're going to end it for right now. Welcome to Toka. You have orientation in 5 minutes. And when we start orientation, we'll have the entire group. So that I don't have to repeat everything 10 times.
She bit the head off. Does she need to make strength roll to do that?
No, it's a fish. It's easy. Okay? I don't think there's any real threat of it being able to try and get out of your grasp or hurt you. Any other questions before we end this one?
No.
All right. Then we'll be back later.